morning and welcome to the breakfast show. I'm your presenter Amanda
and I'm your presenter Nasiba.
It's that time of year again.
Chilly winds, woolly scarves and hot chocolate.
The countdown to Christmas
has and the holidays
has begun.
We're here to give you the latest of what's going on around the world and at school.
Then Pilot and Rosie will give you the latest on sport entertainment news.
But first up, the headlines. Leeds Community Foundation celebrating 10 years of making a difference. And fallen branches could explain Loch Ness Monster sightings.
Leeds Community Foundation is a charity that brings community groups together to help the people who live a couple of miles outside the city centre and are very poor. This charity is on their way to celebrate their 10th anniversary very soon, on the 4th of December. For the last 10 years that Leeds Community Foundation has been found, it has made a huge difference to Leeds. Since 2005, they have donated each year around 2 million to 3 million to these families altogether, and every penny is needed to help them out. Private donors donate 60% of their money to this charity, whilst only other 40% comes from comic relief, sports relief and other such resources. Leeds Community Foundation has been helping the poor people of Leeds for just about 10 years now, so happy early 10th anniversary to them.
Fallen branches could explain Loch Ness Monster sightings. Recently there has been sightings of something emerging from the loch, the river named after the Loch Ness Monster. There also has been fallen trees and branches that people think might explain the sightings. Previously, explanations of the Loch Ness Monster has included circus elephants being exercised in the river. However, the Woodland Trust say that Nessie spotters might be disappointed to know that the fallen debris that was in the lake was likely the cause of one of the recent sightings of the monster. One of the spokesmen said, large amounts of wood flows out of the woodland through the two winding rivers that flows into Loch Ness each year, peaking when water is high and in late autumn and spring. I think that some of the debris explain long, thin, some stick-like shape seen. In the past, otters, large fishes and other things that elephants enjoying a swim has been said to explain the sightings of the Loch Monster. The Loch Ness Monster is one of the world's most enduring myths, since the sightings have dated all the way back to the 6th century.
That's all from us now. We'll hand over to Pilot and Rosie to give you the rest of what we have in store today.
Thank you, Nasiba and Manta.
Now time for the entertainment news. A new game is to be released in 2015, a space exploration game called No Man's Sky. The game generates an algorithm that will create a new planet to explore. It will not just be boring exploration, there will be danger on every corner. Only a small team of people are developing the game. The guy who made it grew up in a ranch in Australia, so he got the idea of the game from when he was a child. It looks very promising and will be released for PC and PS4.
Now for the latest sports. BBC to broadcast FIFA World Cup Women's. We all know football is shown on TV, but how about FIFA Women's World Cup? From next year, every game will be broadcasted by the BBC from Canada. England has qualified for this tournament, which shall be shown on BBC 2, 3 and the Red Button. The BBC offers a huge platform to showcase one of the largest women's sports events to the British audience, said Director of FIFA TV Nicholas Eriksson. The tournament begins on the 6th of June and ending with the finals in Vancouver 5th of July. England have never made it past the quarter-finals of the tournament, but has qualified for the 2015 finals by winning all of their games.
That's all for the news now.
We'll be back soon with another episode of The Breakfast Show.
If you want to give a shout out to anyone or say happy birthday to someone on the show, come and see any of the podcast crew.
Until then, stay awesome and
stay warm.